welcome to episode 3 of Times Oblivious. Alex, Neil, you know the deal. Before we get started, we just want to say a quick note. Sorry for missing. I know we don't really have any viewers so far.
Oh, we have some.
We have some, but not a lot. And we have a few subscribers. So to anyone that's out there and kind of missed us, because we didn't do last week's episode, and we kind of missed a couple of days of this episode.
We apologize.
Yeah, he was busy, I was busy, you know, the usual deal. We have lives. So, but yeah, that's the only way I can explain it. Anyways, now we're going to actually do the episode.
So, let's begin it off again. I'm Alex.
And I'm Neil.
And this is episode 3 of Times Oblivious.
And today we are going to do a little bit of a special segment. Every once in a while we're going to be reviewing online games for the computer, which are going to be free, of course, because we're cheap. Don't deny it. So, today we're going to be reviewing Alien Swarm.
A game for the PC, free of charge with no rating. And it's by Valve. You get it free on Steam.
Alright, yeah, he made me make it. Actually, I kind of stole my friend's Steam account, so I could actually try it. Alright, anyways.
Let's begin off with graphics. Well, I want to introduce a new system actually right now. It's going to be a thumbs up, thumbs down system.
Yeah.
At the beginning, intro and extra of each section we're going to review of the game. So let's begin off with the thumbs. Graphics, I'm going to give it a thumbs down.
Thumbs down, yeah, I'm giving it a thumbs down too.
Graphics wise, you never could expect Valve to have good graphics in the games, but for Valve, it's not good graphics.
It reminded me of a third-person shooter version of RuneScape.
It's not that pixely, but it is bad pixels.
That's the only thing that I can relate it to. Seriously, there's nothing else that I've played with that bad graphics. Yeah. Maybe Star Wars Republic Commando, but those were good. That was barely pixelated.
Yeah, but the thing is about this is that, let's say you have a NVIDIA 900 video card. It's going to be the same graphics as if you have an old ATI card. There's barely a difference no matter what graphic card you use for this game.
Yeah, it's all just, you can literally see the pixels and the characters. So it's really terrible, in my opinion.
They have good shadow dynamics, they have no good lighting dynamics. The camera work.
Oh god, don't mention the camera, please.
Sorry we have to, man, but it is horrible.
I played this game for 2 minutes, and the camera made me stop.
You're looking at an overhead view of yourself in a giant room, or small room could be, and basically this is just looking down, you use the mouse to look where you're going, and you kill, and that's it.
Yeah, you cannot rotate the camera. It stays above your head the entire game, I think. You mentioned one part where it goes to the side.
There's one part where it goes to your side, and that's for
died.
like 10 seconds, and I ran off the edge.
So, kudos to Alex. But, the camera really pissed me off.
Yes. It's a fixed camera. It's irritating. It drives me crazy when I played it for those, I don't know how many hours I played it for.
I played it for 2 minutes, and the camera drove me crazy. It's just the fact that, I don't know, the levels, okay, we'll talk about that later, but they're really boxy, and there's only one path. But, actually no, there's a couple paths, I guess.
There's a couple paths, but they all lead to the same spot.
But, in the camera, you can't see what's ahead. And the mini-map shows, like, no description at all. It's just there.
It's just red dots represent where they are. But the problem is, it's a 3D game, so there's elevation.
Elevation.
There
you go.
So basically, they could be above you. You can still shoot them, but you probably won't even notice them at first. Or they're below you, which I didn't notice when it happened to me.
Yeah, so, I don't know. I'm giving graphics thumbs down.
Thumbs down. Let's move on to controls. Controls, I'm going to give this in between thumbs up, thumbs down. I'm not sure what I should give it.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to change my opinion from earlier, what we talked about. I'm going to put it in between.
Controls is basically same as any other game where it's WASD to move. There's no crouch. And you don't jump, you roll. But the thing with this game with controls that drive me crazy, it's the shooting. I like the games if a third-person shooter where you're actually, with the actual camera work, it actually is helpful to shoot. This, you just move your mouse and you see a like hemisphere, and that's where you shoot.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, when you play third-person strategy game and you're like, I don't know, like Halo Wars, right?
Yeah.
When you're trying to position your people on the field, You know how when you like, I don't know, let's just say for PC, you click and that like pillar of light goes up or whatever, and all your units move to that position. That's basically the shooting in this game. There's like a pillar of light following your mouse, and that's where you shoot. There's no other way I can describe it.
That's why we give it in between.
It's
Shooting
irritating.
gives it a thumbs down, with the actual controls, because it's like any other game, I give it a thumbs up. That's why it's in between.
Yeah.
So is that same you for me? Yep. Next, we move to AI. Thumbs out.
Yes.
Right
I
away.
agree.
I'm not sure if aliens are supposed to be stupid or not, but in this game, they're outrageously idiotic.
Maybe they failed kindergarten.
Yeah.
That's kind of hard. Just saying, man.
Yeah. Basically, what the AI are just aliens. They go right after you. They don't strategize. They just run at you.
Yeah, it's, as Alex said, it kind of reminded him of a really bad version of Left 4 Dead. Go into a room, mob, kill them all, move on, mob, kill them all, move on, mob. The game gets very repetitive.
Evading levels, but with the AI gets repetitive, yes. And the thing what the AI I really hate is the shooting AIs. You go towards them, and they're still standing there. They won't move. They'll stand there and shoot at you. I don't see a point to these dumb aliens.
Yeah, so overall the AI is getting a thumbs down.
Thumbs down all
No
the way.
contest.
Next is multiplayer. I'm actually going to give that a thumbs down.
Yep, same here.
It's dedicated servers, yay, in most games, not this game. So basically it is, you connect another person's server as they're the host or something similar to that. But in this game, it's crap.
I don't know.
The connection and the loading screen together makes a very long, boring, irritating load.
Thumbwaring yourself is hard.
Okay, let's keep going to multiplayer. Say your
Alright,
opinion.
I can't say anything about multiplayer. I didn't really do it because I just stopped the game after 2 minutes. It annoyed me to no end.
Yeah, so overall I give multiplayer a thumbs down.
And I'm just giving it a thumbs down because I can.
Next, we move on to weapons. I'm going to give that a thumbs up.
I'm just going to give it a thumbs down, really.
Weapons is a variety of weapons. You get more weapons as you level up. Shotguns are pointless, and you run out of ammo too fast. That's the only negative I can find.
What he said. But I'm giving it a thumbs down because I
Okay. So now let's move on to levels.
Helpful.
I give that a double thumbs up.
I'm going to say in the middle for levels.
So basic levels is a variety of levels, kind of. Basically the one giant level, but there's a variety of stuff to do in those levels.
That tends to happen in most games.
Yeah.
Alright, well the levels, they're very straightforward. There's not much room to wander, which I didn't like. I like free roamers, kind of, which is why I always play the RPGs. But yeah, there's really nowhere to go except straight.
Basically you got an objective, and that's where you go.
You can take like path A or path B, and they're pretty much almost exactly the same. They just go to the same spot.
Here's an example. Box. You can go this way, or you can go this way. Either way, they lead back here.
What he said, the levels. Actually, no. Alright, the level design is good. As you said, there's like lots of stuff to do.
You can hack and bypass terminals. There's doors. There's random items on the ground.
Yeah.
There's fire, which I still don't know how to get past. I just let my teammates do it.
Yeah.
And there's objectives like you gotta disable a. I think it was a generator. I don't remember what it was.
I don't know. I can't help you with
And
that
the level
one.
design and level objects in it is very well done.
Yeah, so that's why.
Yeah,
Giving
the
it.
only thing I gotta say more about is AI spawn. Random. Irritating. But that's about it. So I give levels a thumbs up.
I'm in the middle.
So overall, I give Alien Swarm a 3.5 out of 5.
Alex wouldn't let me give it a -2 because he's a killjoy, and I've always wanted to give a game a -2. That'd be really cool.
That bad.
Yes, it is. I'd rather play Duck Hunt than play this game. And he wouldn't let me give it a 0, so I'm giving it a 0.5.
Yep. So I recommend it only if you're bored.
I don't recommend it at all. The only reason I played it is because he made me, and it's free.
Yep. So that's it for this episode.
And we'll see you on episode 4 next week.